guys, this is Wendy from Perfectly Gorgeous Papercraft. Today I'm going to share with you another beautiful card using the new Flourish Thinlits. In my last tutorial I used the Thinlits and the stamp set to create a Christmas card, but today I'd like to show you how to make this gorgeous card. Let's get started. As you know, I always do the envelope to match, so that beautifully matches the card. Just popping that to one side. Of course, we have got the Flourish Thinlit dies, and I'm also using just the little dots out of Awesomely Artistic and the new Labeler alphabet stamp set, which is awesome because you can create any words you like. Alright. So with your card base, I have got the thick Whisper White. We're just going to fold that one in half. All the measurements for all of this cardstock will be up on the screen. Your insert, you're just going to fold that in half. And before we put that into our card, because we've got the little dots on the outside, I'm just going to put a few of these on the inside. So the colours that we have is Soft Sky and Blushing Bride. Just give that a quick clean before we mix the colours. So I'll just put a couple of those on the inside. And then you can pop your insert inside your card base. There we go. Then we're going to use the watercolour paper, and if you get your blender pen, make sure that it's full of water, and with the Soft Sky, you just squeeze on your ink pad just to get some of the ink inside, and don't squeeze your pen, just rub over. And if you have a look at your watercolour paper, slightly different. One of the sides is just a little bit more textured, and that's the side that I like to use. And all you're going to do is just do some lines across. You can go over if you want it to be a little bit darker. And we're doing half of it in Soft Sky and the other half we're doing in the Blushing Bride. So I'm just going to grab a tissue. I'll show you how you clean your pen. All you're going to do, just fold your tissue a little bit, just give it a squeeze so that water comes out, and you can clean the Soft Sky colour off of your brush, and then you can come in, so we'll just turn that around, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side with the Blushing Bride. It just creates this gorgeous background. These two colours are really lovely together. Now we need to allow that to dry. So I'm just going to pop that one to one side so that can be drying. And I'll just pull in one that I did yesterday, so that one is completely dry. So once you've allowed it to dry, just with the little dots out of Awesomely Artistic and the Blushing Bride, you can just put a couple of the dots on wherever you think they're going to look nice. Quick clean of that, and just a few of the soft sky. And then because our matting is in the basic grey, I'm going to do just a few little dots in the basic grey, but I don't want to do the whole lot of the stamp, so I'm just going to stamp a little bit of that on the edge, and I'm just going to pop a few of those on there, so just to give it that textured look. So we've got our watercolour, our little dots. I'll just close that up. Okay, and then with a piece of basic grey, you're going to put on your Thinlit. This is absolutely gorgeous. And a piece of Blushing Bride, and just the small little flower out of the Thinlit set. And both of those together, you can run that through your Big Shot. I used the precision plate, and I run that through twice just to make sure that it's cut through properly. And of course with the little flower we want 3 of those, so just run it through 3 times to get 3 of those little flowers. So once you've run that through the Big Shot, you're going to get this gorgeous little cutout, and you should have 3 of the beautiful pink flowers. Alright, so with your cutout, I'm just going to use some Tombow glue, and just on the wider bits on the back of that, you can just put a few little dollops. And Tombow glue is really strong, so you don't need a lot of it to make it stick really well, so you can use it sparingly, so it lasts for ages. Right, so a few little dots on the back of that, and then you can place that down onto your card. Just pop your hand over that, and what I tend to do as well, just get your large acrylic block, and you can just place that on top, put a little bit of weight on there, and then you know it's going to be well and truly stuck down. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to put some Tombow glue onto the back. And then you can place that down onto your basic grey matting. Starting to look gorgeous. So your little flowers, same thing again. Tiny little bit of Tombow glue onto the back of those. And you can place those down onto your card. They're so pretty, these little flowers. That's gorgeous. So I've just sort of evenly spaced them out. You can put them wherever you think they're going to look nice. I'm just going to pop another one over here, and then I'm just going to flip that over just to press down on the back, and then you can put some Tombow onto the back of that and put it onto your card base. Go. The card that I showed you before, I had used soft sky flowers. I'll just show you. And on this one I decided to use the Blushing Bride. And the words on that one is "Enjoy your day." However, on this one, I thought I would put live, laugh and love. So all you do with those, I'll just quickly show you, I won't do the whole thing. So just using the basic grey, and I'm just going to do the love for you. I won't do, like I said, I won't do the whole thing just because of time. So on my small acrylic block, on one side I've put the L and on the other side I've put the O. You're just going to ink that up, put down the L, turn it around, do the O, and on the other piece I've got the V and the E. V, turn it around and do the E. And there you've got love. So as you can see, awesome stamp set. You can personalise them with the person's name. You could have a happy birthday on there and then put their name on the front. Just awesome. And then all you're going to do is cut them out. So the live, I love these words, live, laugh, love. You can give it to a person anytime. I like giving cards without having to give a card, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't have to be someone's birthday, doesn't have to be Christmas or any special occasion. Just give them a card just because you want to. Alright, so we've got live, laugh, love. I don't know, do I want it up there or down here? Live, laugh, love. Alright, I am going to put a little bit of Tombow on the back. I'm going to actually have it up here. So very easy, tiny bit of Tombow. I'm not going to put them straight. I purposely am putting them on an angle. Just think that that looks really nice. Live, laugh, love. We will come in with some bling. Just going to put one on each of those flowers. And I might just pop two down here as well. A large one and a smaller one underneath. There we go. Just gorgeous. Live, laugh, love. And of course it's stamped on the inside as well. Hope you have lots of fun creating this card. Send me some photos. You can email them to me. Love to see all of your creations, and it's interesting to see what words you make up to put on your cards as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.